Bayern Munich versus Inter Milan, last game of our Champions League run. What a run it has been. 5 wins in 5 games, 15 points in 5 games. Could it be 18? Could Bayern Munich do what they did in Hansi Flick's sextuple winning season, when Bayern Munich won all 6 Champions League games and proceeded to win every single game in the whole competition? Bayern Munich might be the only team actually in the Champions League on 5 wins right now. I think that is the case. I can't confirm that it is true, but we'll want to continue that winning run. We'll want to continue showing our level in Europe as opposed to the Bundesliga. But that said, because it is a dead rubber game, because Inter are guaranteed second, yes, Barcelona, goodbye, sit down. Barcelona are guaranteed to come third and head into their favourite. And their what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for. Their preferred, they're accustomed to, that still wasn't the word, but if it works enough, they're accustomed to competition, the Europa League. But we're not Barcelona, we're in the Champions League. That's what we are accustomed to. We're also accustomed to wins, but Nagelsmann will be rotating, and he said he will be rotating. And you would expect it, because Bayern have guaranteed the win, Inter have guaranteed second, so why not play some youngsters? Why not let the veterans, why not let the players who've been carrying us in recent weeks have a rest? And that's what I think we will see in this Bayern Munich lineup. So without further ado, let's get into it. Ulreich in goal, as always, was a bit of a liability. Last match I gave him a 5.5 in the player ratings, come back for the player ratings, but it is what it is. I think it'll be Davies at left back, could be Stanisic, I can imagine that. Ulreich and Pavard as our centre backs, I think. And the reason for this is because I think De Ligt will be rested. I think there were rumours that he would be rested, like rumours that he might have picked up slight injury, so I think we'll see Pavard at centre-back. And there's also been rumours about Pavard recently. Pavard saying that maybe he wants to be the centre-back, he's upset of losing his right-back role, even though Pavard's played very well, so I don't quite know why Pavard didn't get the right-back role against Mainz, because I thought he would play at right-back against Mainz. I thought it was a bit of an interchanging between Mazraoui and Pavard. Pavard plays very well, and then he sat on the bench for 2 games. It's a bit unfair on Pavard, to be honest, but I think he'll be playing centre-back with Upamecano, and that'll leave Mazraoui to play right-back. And Mazraoui has been playing very well at right-back, don't get me wrong, but Pavard's also been playing well. And because Pavard is the senior player, it's my opinion that Pavard should have continued to be first choice right-back. But I digress. Anyway, Kimmich and Sabitzer in midfield. I thought Sabitzer would play versus Mainz, but he will play in this game, I'm fairly sure, because it'll be Kimmich who plays, because Kimmich always plays. Kimmich demands to play, and Kimmich is never rested for some reason. But Sabitzer needs his minutes. Sabitzer was playing very well at the start of the season. Goretzka's played well now, he's come back in, but Sabitzer deserves his run in the team. Goretzka needs the rest, especially as an injury-prone player. Need to rest him, need to manage his minutes. World Cup coming up. Manage these big players' minutes, that's fine. Sabitzer plays. Totally fine by me. In attacking midfield, though, very interestingly, Gravenberch plays, I think. Well, Gravenberch will definitely play. Whether it's in attacking midfield is another question. Nagelsmann said this much in his press conference that Gravenberch will play. And if it is Kimmich Sabitzer, Gravenberch at cam makes sense. Though, to be fair, it could be Kimmich subbed. I don't see it happening, but I would want it to happen and play Kimmich and Sabitzer as a midfield too. That could work. And then maybe like someone like Musiala at cam. But in this case, I think Musiala is going to get a rest here, and he won't be playing cam. He's played quite a lot last 3-4 games, and he needs a rest, recuperate for the Bundesliga games. World Cup is coming up so soon. He'll play surely a crucial role in the World Cup for Germany. So I think that this is the right decision for Musiala. On the wings, I think we'll see Mane and Coman. Coman, I'm 99.999% sure will play. Unless he's injured. Because Coman has been benched last 2 games, despite playing well when he's come on, despite creating chances, despite being like arguably Bayern's best winger of the last like 3-4 years. So it doesn't make sense for Coman to be on the bench, and especially if we're rotating players. I know Gnabry's played really well recently. Gnabry should come in the starting team for our next game, but for this game it should be Coman. Let Coman do his thing. I think Coman will play on the right wing. As for the left wing, I think we'll see Sadio Mane. I think that Sadio Mane, he's played pretty well recently. He's creating goals, creating chances. Like on the eye test, he's not playing well at all, but he is getting these goals and these chances, so he must be doing something right. And as he's played well, give him some confidence. Give him another run out in the left wing, see if he can get some goals and assists versus Inter, and this will carry over into our next matches, which are quite important in the Bundesliga, so it makes sense. At striker, I'm going ambitious. I'm saying Choupo-Moting will be rested, not dropped. I can't say dropped for Choupo-Moting anymore, because he's earned that starting role. He's earned the fact that he should be seen as a starter right now, because he's played so well, but in his old age, 33, and considering he's never had this constant play in recent years, it's better to rest him. It's better to give him minutes to Matthias Tell, because Matthias Tell can improve, can get the minutes that he's been lacking in recent weeks, so it's good for his development, but also for Choupo. He'll be back on fire for when he returns in the Bundesliga. So that is what I want to see. I want to see Tell up front. So I want to see, out of the starters rested, maybe Gnabry rested, Musiala rested, Choupo-Moting rested, Goretzka rested, De Ligt rested. So rest 5 or 6 of the starters, and it'll give our team more energy coming into these Bundesliga games coming up. As for the tactics, I think Gravenberch will be a cam, but he might sit a little deeper than the Musiala, because he is a central midfielder at heart, so he might be combining more. It might seem a little more like a 4-3-3 at times. I'm guessing is what will be the case. I think that when Coman seems to play on the right, he seems to go very far wide, which means Mazraoui tucks really far inside. So I think Mazraoui will really be occupying that number 6 role, really being assured in possession, making chip through balls, but being quite far inside, while Coman really hugs that touchline, goes up and down on that right-hand side. I think Mane quite far inside, Davies going up the touchline. In contrast, in Sabitzer and Kimmich, Sabitzer sit deeper than Kimmich. Unlike Kimmich, which has been sitting deeper than Goretzka, Sabitzer deeper than Kimmich. Kimmich has freedom to roam, so Kimmich, he hasn't seemed as good in recent weeks with Goretzka back because he hasn't been able to shine. But with Sabitzer, I think he will be able to shine, and it will be good to see Upamecano and Pavard. Interesting to see this centre-back pairing, see if Pavard can really perform at centre-back. I'm looking forward to this. I'm expecting a Bayern Munich win. Should be very fun, should be entertaining game. Nothing on the line but pride and glory, and this is everything Bayern live for. Looking forward to the game. Check out player ratings, match analysis tomorrow. See you there for the match.